Here's something wild. The car that basically invented the hybrid game just got even better for 2026. And I'm not talking about some boring eco-box anymore. I'm talking about a car that's sleek, powerful, and efficient enough to make you forget about gas stations. Welcome back to Freedom Cabin, and today we're diving deep into the 2026 Toyota Prius and the Prius plug-in hybrid. Whether you're trying to save money at the pump or just want a smart, practical ride that doesn't look like a rolling science experiment, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know if this is the hybrid for you. Let's go. Before we talk about what makes the 2026 model special, we need to rewind the clock. The original Prius dropped in Japan back in 1997 and came to the US in 2000. And let's be honest, it was weird looking. But it changed everything. It proved that hybrid technology could actually work in the real world, not just in some laboratory. Over the years, the Prius became the poster child for fuel efficiency and environmental responsibility. Celebrities drove them, everyday people swore by them, and Toyota sold millions of them worldwide. But here's where it gets interesting. For years, the Prius had an image problem. It was practical, sure. Reliable, absolutely. But exciting? Not even close. People bought it because they had to, not because they wanted to. Fast forward to the fifth generation that launched recently, and Toyota finally woke up. They made the Prius actually look good. They gave it real power. They made it desirable. And now, with the 2026 updates, they've refined it even further. This isn't your neighbor's old Prius. This is something completely different. Let's talk about what you see when you walk up to the 2026 Prius. Gone are the days of that weird jelly bean shape. This thing is low, wide, and aggressive. The front end has this sharp, angular design with slim LED headlights that give it an almost futuristic vibe. The hood is sculpted, the lines are crisp, and honestly, it looks more like a sports coupe than a hybrid hatchback. The side profile is where the Prius really stands out. That swooping roofline flows all the way back to a fastback rear end. It's dramatic, it's bold, and it actually turns heads. The blacked-out C-pillar creates this floating roof effect that's become popular in modern car design, and it works beautifully here. You can get 19-inch wheels on higher trims, and they fill out the wheel wells perfectly. Around back, the full-width LED taillight bar is sharp and modern. It's a clean, cohesive design that ties everything together. And Toyota offers some great colors for 2026, including the eye-catching supersonic red, wind chill pearl, and the new ice cap shade. This is a car you'll actually be proud to park in your driveway. Now, let's step inside, because this is where Toyota has really stepped up their game. The moment you open the door, you notice the quality. The materials feel premium, the design is clean and modern, and everything is exactly where you'd expect it to be. The dashboard wraps around you in this driver-focused cockpit that makes you feel connected to the car. The center of attention is the available 12.3-inch center touchscreen that sits high on the dash. It's running Toyota's latest infotainment system, and it's actually good this time. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard with wireless capability, so no more fumbling with cables. The interface is responsive, the graphics are sharp, and the menus make sense. Behind the steering wheel, you've got a digital instrument cluster that's clear and customizable. You can choose what information you want to see, from hybrid system flow to navigation directions. The steering wheel itself feels great in your hands, with well-placed controls for audio, phone, and cruise control. Space-wise, the front seats are comfortable and supportive. Even taller drivers will have plenty of headroom despite that sloping roofline. The seats are upholstered in either cloth or available soft-tech synthetic leather, depending on the trim. They're designed to hold you in place without being overly firm. The back seat is surprisingly roomy. Toyota managed to maintain decent headroom and legroom even with that dramatic roofline. 2 adults can sit back there comfortably for longer trips, and 3 can squeeze in if needed. The center seat isn't the most comfortable, but it's usable. Cargo space is practical, with about 27 cubic feet behind the rear seats. Fold them down, and you've got enough room for weekend trips, grocery runs, or hauling gear. The plug-in hybrid has slightly less cargo space due to the larger battery pack, but it's still very usable at around 22 cubic feet.
Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0 comes standard across the lineup. That means adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning with steering assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. It's a comprehensive safety package that gives you real peace of mind on every drive. Here's where things get really interesting. The 2026 Prius comes in two flavors, and both are impressive in their own ways. The standard Prius uses a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine paired with an electric motor, producing a combined 194 horsepower. That might not sound like much, but trust me, it's more than enough. The power delivery is smooth and immediate thanks to that electric motor torque. The plug-in Prius takes things up a notch. It uses the same 2.0-liter engine, but with a more powerful electric motor and a larger battery pack, pumping out 220 horsepower combined. That's legitimately quick for a hybrid. Toyota claims 0 to 60 in around 6.6 seconds, which is genuinely fun. But here's the real magic of the plug-in. You can drive on pure electric power for an estimated 44 miles. That means your daily commute could be completely gas-free if you charge at home overnight. For most people, that's a massive game changer. And when the battery lends low, it seamlessly switches to hybrid mode and keeps going. Both versions use a continuously variable transmission, or CVT. Now, I know CVTs can be polarizing, but Toyota's system is one of the best. It doesn't have that annoying rubber band feeling, and it actually mimics gear shifts in sport mode to make the driving experience more engaging. And speaking of driving, this is where the new Prius surprises everyone. The suspension is tuned for a balance between comfort and handling. It's not harsh, but it's not floaty either. You can take this car through a twisty road and actually have fun. The steering is direct, the body roll is minimal, and it feels planted and confident. The ride quality is excellent for daily driving. It soaks up bumps and imperfections without feeling disconnected from the road. Whether you're cruising on the highway or navigating city streets, the Prius feels composed and comfortable. Let's talk about the numbers that really matter. Fuel economy. The standard Prius is rated at 57 mpg combined. That's seriously good, and it means you'll be visiting gas stations way less often than with any conventional car. Over a year, that adds up to real money saved. The plug-in hybrid is rated at 54 mpg combined when running in hybrid mode. But remember, if you're charging regularly and driving within that 44-mile electric range, you could be using almost no gas for weeks at a time. The combined EPA rating is 111 mpge when factoring in the electric driving. That's incredible efficiency. Okay, let's get real. No car is perfect, so here's what I love about the 2026 Prius and where it falls short. Starting with the good stuff, the fuel economy is outstanding. Whether you go with the standard Prius or the plug-in, you're going to save a ton of money on gas. In today's world where fuel prices are unpredictable, that peace of mind is huge. Second, the design. Toyota finally made the Prius look good. It's sleek, modern, and actually desirable. You won't feel like you're driving around in a rolling statement about the environment. You'll feel like you're driving a genuinely attractive car. Third, the reliability. It's a Toyota. These things are legendary for running forever with minimal maintenance. The hybrid system is proven, the build quality is solid, and you can count on this car to start every morning without drama. Fourth, the tech and features. The infotainment system is modern and user-friendly. The safety features are comprehensive and standard, and the overall package feels premium for the price point. Fifth, the plug-in option. If you can charge at home, the plug-in hybrid is no-brainer. You get electric driving for your daily routine and the flexibility of a hybrid for longer trips. No range anxiety, no compromises. Now for the downsides. The CVT transmission, while better than most, still isn't as engaging as a traditional automatic for driving enthusiasts. If you're a gearhead who loves rowing through gears, you might find it a bit boring. The rear visibility could be better. That sloping roofline looks great from the outside, but it does create some blind spots. The backup camera helps, but over-the-shoulder checks take some getting used to. Road noise at highway speeds is noticeable. The Prius is quieter than older generations, but it's not as hushed as some luxury competitors. Wind noise around the mirrors and A-pillars is the main culprit. The ride can feel a bit firm on rough pavement. Toyota tuned the suspension for handling, which is great, but it means you'll feel larger bumps more than in some softer riding competitors. And finally, the plug-in's higher price. The plug-in Prius costs significantly more than the standard Prius. If you don't drive much or can't charge at home regularly, the math might not work out in your favor. Let's talk dollars and cents because this matters. In the US market, the 2026 Toyota Prius starts at around $28,000 for the base LE trim. That gets you a well-equipped car with all the safety tech, decent infotainment, and excellent fuel economy. It's solid value right out of the gate. Move up to the XLE and you're looking at around $31,000. You get nicer interior materials, a larger touchscreen, wireless charging, and upgraded audio. It's a noticeable step up in comfort and convenience. The top tier, Limited, starts at around $34,000. This is where you get the premium experience, with leather-like soft-tex upholstery, heated and ventilated front seats, a bigger